Did you know that a man who once lived behind prison bars later became the president of a nation? How did this impossible journey begin? Why was the morning of 10th May so special? How did this single day change the history of South Africa forever? 10th May dawned bright and clear. Nelson Mandela knew that this was not an ordinary morning. For many days he had been surrounded by world leaders and dignitaries who had come to honor the historic occasion. This day marked the birth of a new democratic South Africa. International leaders from more than 140 countries arrived to attend the inauguration. It was the largest gathering of world leaders ever held on South African soil, showing the importance of this moment for the entire world. The ceremony took place at the Union Building's amphitheater in Pretoria. For decades, this building had symbolized white supremacy. Now it became the site of a rainbow gathering of people of different races and nations to celebrate democracy. Mandela walked to the podium accompanied by his daughter Zenani. This moment was deeply emotional because it represented both personal pride and national victory. First, Emma de Klerk was sworn in as the second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki took oath as the first deputy president. The peaceful transfer of power showed the success of democracy. When Mandela's turn came, he pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and promised to work for the well-being of the republic and its people. He accepted the responsibility of leading the nation. Mandela declared that this day gave glory and hope to newborn liberty. He said that from the long history of suffering and human disaster, a new society based on justice, peace, and human dignity would be created. People of all races celebrated together. Blacks, whites, and colored citizens sang and danced with joy. This unity showed the end of racial division. Jets and helicopters flew over the Union buildings in perfect formation. This display showed that the military now supported democracy and the freely elected government instead of the old racist system. The highest generals of the South African Defence Force saluted Mandela and pledged loyalty. Mandela remembered that not many years earlier, these same men would have arrested him instead of saluting him. Both national anthems were sung. Whites sang the African anthem and blacks sang the old anthem of the Republic. Though they did not know the words properly, this act symbolized reconciliation and unity. Mandela remembered how white rulers had created a system of racial domination after the Anglo-Boer War. This system formed one of the harshest and most inhuman societies in the world. Mandela recalled his long imprisonment and suffering. Yet he never lost hope. The struggle taught him patience, strength, and determination. Even in prison, Mandela sometimes saw a small act of kindness from a guard. This glimmer of humanity reassured him that goodness exists even in the darkest times. Mandela honored thousands of freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives. Their courage and suffering made independence possible. He said he was the sum of all those patriots who fought before him. Mandela explained that courage is not the absence of fear, but the victory over fear. A brave person is not one who does not feel afraid, but one who conquers fear. As a child, Mandela felt free. He ran in the fields, swam in streams, and lived according to tribal customs. At that time, he did not realize that this freedom was limited and temporary. When Mandela grew up, he realized that his freedom had already been taken away. He first desired personal freedoms such as education and movement. Later he wanted basic freedoms like dignity, work, and family life. Mandela saw that not only he, but all black people were denied freedom. This realization made him join the African National Congress. His personal hunger for freedom became the hunger for his people's freedom. While serving the nation, Mandela had to sacrifice family life. He was separated from his wife and children and forced to live a secret and lonely life for the sake of the struggle. Mandela said freedom cannot exist for one group alone. When one person is chained, everyone is chained. He believed that both the oppressed and the oppressor must be liberated to restore humanity. Mandela promised to free people from poverty, suffering, discrimination, and inequality. He believed South Africa's greatest wealth was not minerals, but its people. Mandela ended with hope. He believed that goodness cannot be destroyed and that love is stronger than hate. He dreamed of a future where freedom, peace, and equality would rule South Africa. If one man could replace hatred with love, can we also change the world around us?